What's up guys, my name is Trail, better known as Budget Bill, and you guessed it, we have another big fat stimulus check update to provide for you today. Just when you thought the Fed was done printing extra money. But I'm not going to go there today, but I do want to talk about the new big fat stimulus checks that was passed this Friday. But before we get started, go ahead and click on the thumbs up button down below as it definitely helps out the channel. Thank you. Now let's go ahead and jump right into the video. What's up folks, and thanks for sticking around. So you have probably already heard of the original $2 trillion of funding for the CARES Act. The CARES Act was created to provide fast and direct economic assistance for American workers, families, small businesses, and to preserve jobs for the American industries. Well, of that $2 trillion of funding, $350 billion was allocated towards helping small businesses or business owners. There were several programs available for these, but for the most popular ones was the Payment Protection Program, or PPP, and the Economic Injury Disaster Loans, or EIDL. These loans also benefit self-employed individuals as well. Once that money became available in early April, it only took 2 weeks before that $350 billion ran out after an overwhelmingly amount of people actually applied for it. That money ended up running out around April 16th. Well, apparently the Senate has just approved additional funding for the small businesses, and I want to share exactly how you can claim your big fat stimulus check of $1,000 and up to a total of $10,000. So the Senate just passed an amendment to the previous legislation that adds an additional $10 billion for the Payment Protection Program and an additional $60 billion for the Economic Injury Disaster Loans. And this is for small and mid-sized lenders and businesses as well as people with side hustles.
So how do I qualify for this, Budget Bill?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Rufus. If you are a business owner or if you have a small business, if you were self-employed or have a side hustle, you would qualify for this big fat stimulus check. Now, in addition, if you have employees that work with or for you, then that would be an additional $1,000 for each person. So for my business as a real estate investor and selling items on Amazon.com, my wife and I are the owners of the businesses, so we would qualify for $2,000 total. Now, last time the $350 billion for the EIDL ended up running out in 2 weeks, so I don't expect this smaller amount of money to actually last very long. So again, if you are a business owner, self-employed, or have a side hustle, you are eligible to apply for the EIDL loan. And these specific grants are up to $10,000 in free money and does not have to be paid back. That's very important. Now, since this amendment was just passed on Friday, the option to apply for this is still inactive on the SBA's website. But if you're still interested and plan on applying for this EIDL loan, you want to be sure to constantly check the website every hour to submit your application to receive your really big fat stimulus check. I will include that link in the description so you can always go to this video and click the link down below. Now, just in case the money mysteriously does not run out this time, these programs are scheduled to officially end on June the 30th of 2020, which is good to know in case they have to add additional money for a third time. But me personally, I don't see that happening. Unless the government orders more new printers. Now, as I stated earlier, this money does not have to be paid back, but many borrowers are still concerned over the lack of guidance related to the big fat stimulus checks under the PPP and or the EIDL. So far, these are forgivable amounts of loans, but just know the details could change at any given time. If we do have any updates on this information, you can always subscribe to this channel to follow the latest and greatest updates, because more guidance is expected soon to help you and your company or your organization qualify for the loan forgiveness programs. Well, that's all I have for you today as far as these stimulus updates. If you found value in this video, definitely give us a like, as it definitely helps out the growth of this channel. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, what are you waiting for?
He ain't getting any younger.
Shut up, fool! This is a great time for you to click on the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you can be notified every time I upload new content. Oh wait, I almost forgot. If you are not investing your money and you want a great brokerage account to start investing, I would like to offer you to sign up with Webull, where you can receive 2 free stocks in which one of those stocks is worth up to $1,400. And the only requirement is that you deposit $100 into your account. Did I mention 2 free stocks? Y'all know we love free stuff, right? Other than that, hey, I appreciate you guys watching and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.